We assigned the Executive Committee of the Palestine Liberation Organization to suspend the recognition of Israel until it recognizes the state of Palestine along the 1967 borders and revokes the decision to annex East Jerusalem and stopping settlement activity.
And that is the head of the Palestinian National Council. Right now, we're going to talk about that major decision from the PLO's Central Committee that may permanently alter the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, that may impact stability in the wider region as well. The Central Committee voted to suspend recognition of Israel, also calling for stopping security cooperation. Now, it may not be a binding decision. It is likely the final call rests in the hands of the Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas. Abbas has also rejected President Trump's anticipated peace plan before it's even been presented. Abbas said, though, the very idea at this point of a Trump peace plan is a slap in the face. Here's what the committee is now saying moving forward. All right, we have now with us our senior Middle East correspondent in studio, Mohammed Al-Qasim. Mohammed, 3 years ago, the PLO Council voted to suspend all security coordination with Israel. Despite that vote, though, it was never actually put into place. Could we be, is it a different ballgame now? Could really we see a permanent end to security cooperation moving forward?
I don't think so. It was the same body 3 years ago, almost 2 years and 10 months, that sent its recommendation to the Executive Committee of the Palestine Liberation Organization, the PLO, which actually is the one responsible for implementing the recommendations that were assigned to it or sent to it last night on the orders of the Central Council. And that's the body of the PLO that will work on implementing it. So this all that we have heard since yesterday, revoking the recognition of the State of Israel, suspending the security coordination, even declaring the Palestinian Authority as a Palestinian state under occupation, it means nothing unless the Executive Committee of the Palestine Liberation Organization actually implements it and puts it into actual working procedure.
So Abbas now, he's almost 83 years old. Some are saying that this speech, it was fiery. Some are saying it was shocking. Some are saying it was furious. I mean, really, who was he speaking to specifically? What international partners is he expecting to listen to that speech and step up, and how?
He was speaking to everyone. First, he was speaking domestically, and that's why there was a line within his speech the other day when he said that this may be the last time I'm with you. I think he was trying to rally the troops behind him, garner sympathy from the Palestinian people as well as the Palestinian officials. But also he was sharply criticizing the U.S. administration, and he named 3 people. He named President Trump, he named the U.S. ambassador to Israel, David Friedman, and he named also U.S. UN ambassador Nikki Haley. But also he was speaking, even though he did not name these countries by name, he was speaking and criticizing and sending a message to Arab nations saying, do not meddle in our internal affairs because we do not do the same thing. But also he was speaking to the international community, mainly European Union countries such as France, Germany, Britain, as well as Russia and China and the United Nations, to take in a much larger role in trying to revive the peace process, in addition to the U.S. The Palestinians have not said that the U.S. should not play a role in the peace process, just not the only role.